Hey, you two. Another beautiful morning here. So I'm going to take the ramp walk here. I'm going for breakfast. I figured today we could talk about the inerrancy of the Bible, the perfect nature of the text, whether it's God's word or inspired of God, and what that means. So, to start right off with, I would say that considering the Bible perfect basically idolatrizes the Bible as though it's something that you can use as a tool to assault others with, because it says that in this book, therefore all gays go to hell, for example. Well, when you read the nuance of the text and consider another text in conjunction with it, you get a more nuanced, better point of view out of the total picture. And I think that's appropriate. It's also appropriate to recognize that the Bible was popularized because of the nice fine paper for using as toilet paper. It was much less of a problem than Sears and Roebuck's catalogs, And now, somebody that's read the Bible cover to cover, I could tell you there's not a page in the Bible that couldn't be removed. And hi, how are you? Oh, I'm just talking to the camera, doing a YouTube thing. Have a nice day. Yeah, they're pretty, aren't they? See the geese flying over. You too. So, where was I? Oh, as a reader of the Bible cover to cover, what I could say is that any page removed whatsoever wouldn't impact the meaning that I got out of reading the Bible cover to cover. And there's enough duplication throughout the Bible that such a page wouldn't be missed. Now, obviously, what I'm doing right now, speaking about the Bible in terms of how to interpret and what it means, is adding to what it says in the Bible with my own point of view, right? So, as these things were written with stern warning prohibition into the Bible itself, I think it's important to be very careful what's meant by that. And I don't think it's meant to as much of an admonishment to not talk about the Bible. I mean, that's how we learn from each other. And I don't think it's, that, gee, if your book gets damaged or a couple pages get ripped out or something, or there's one quote that you really just got to hand to that person, now tear the page and hand it to them. Fine. There's no harm in that. Now, back in the day when they were transcribing from this paper copy to the next paper copy, they wanted to get it right. So, they wrote right into the text there how important it was to get the copy made accurately. And now we've got a whole bunch of different versions of the Bible, and you can actually call them up on the internet in 4 different forms, and people have their favorites because some are easier to read than others, and when you read the easy version, then you go back and read King James or Greek or Hebrew, and you can get a different meaning out of it. Particularly the topics of controversy, like some of these other videos I've just posted. I noticed one of the quotes on the gays was direct, that all gays go to hell, basically, and I don't believe that for a second, because if somebody could be twisted in their genitals, they could be twisted in their mind, and as long as they're not having multiple partners and hurting other people's feelings, monogamy is a way to avoid adultery, which is, those 10 commandments are the critical things. And going back to the 10 commandments, don't commit idolatry. In other words, don't worship the book, but use the book as a tool to learn how to unite with God better. And part of that uniting with God better is uniting with other people better, as in life partner gives a chance to form a loving relationship with another human being, the greatest creatures I know of. And if you can love another person, then you basically become a whole lot lovable yourself, more lovable. You learn that there's certain things that can hurt other people and how to avoid those, and improve your habits each day. And along those lines, Jesus Christ is the ultimate hero for life. The more you can be like him, the better. And let's not forget, he flipped the money changer tables too, so he's not all passive either. Well, YouTube, have a nice day. It sure is beautiful. I like these big trees. Hey, neighbors.